Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're blasting off on a cosmic adventure as we explore the ever-evolving world of space tourism. Buckle up, because things are heating up in the final frontier. We're living in a time when the boundaries of possibility are being pushed like never before. Once upon a time the stars were a distant dream, a place of wonder and mystery that only a select few could reach. Astronauts and science fiction heroes were the only ones who dared to venture into the cosmos. But times are changing. Thanks to the relentless drive of human innovation and the advent of private space companies, that dream is becoming a reality. Space tourism is no longer a concept from a far-off future. It's happening right now, opening up the universe to those with the means to reach for the stars. For decades, space travel was a dream reserved for astronauts and fictional characters, but in recent years, space tourism has become a reality, with private companies offering once-in-a-lifetime experiences for high-net-worth individuals. Now we get to the juicy stuff. There are some exciting launches on the horizon. The space tourism industry has been buzzing with anticipation as some of the biggest players gear up for their next ventures. Blue Origin, the brainchild of Amazon's Jeff Bezos, is preparing for its next suborbital flight. And guess who's on board? Ed Dwight, the first black astronaut candidate. This mission is not just a leap for Blue Origin, but a significant stride towards diversity and inclusivity in space exploration. Switching gears, we have Virgin Galactic, the brainchild of another billionaire, Richard Branson. After a pause in flights, Virgin Galactic is returning to the skies with its sights set on the coveted space boundary. The company is working tirelessly to resume its commercial flights, promising an experience that's out of this world. But the cosmos isn't just a playground for the old guard. New players are stepping into the arena, broadening the horizons of space tourism. One such company is Axiom Space. Recently, they pulled off a feat that's nothing short of extraordinary. Axiom Space completed the longest private space flight to the International Space Station. Talk about a giant leap. Then we have SpaceX, the brainchild of the ever-inventive Elon Musk. While SpaceX is no stranger to space exploration, they're looking to take space tourism to new heights, literally. The company is planning on offering orbital flights for tourists through their ambitious Starship program. Imagine soaring through space, gazing down at Earth from the silence of the cosmos. It's a dream that SpaceX is working to make a reality. As we stand at the precipice of a new era in space tourism, it's clear that the sky is not the limit. From upcoming launches to new entrants, the industry is abuzz with energy and innovation. And as these companies continue to push boundaries and shatter expectations, one thing becomes clear. Space tourism is not just a passing fad, it's the future, and it's here to stay. SpaceX is also planning on offering orbital flights for tourists with their Starship program. While these advancements are incredible, space tourism isn't exactly cheap. A trip to the stars sounds like the ultimate vacation, doesn't it? But as with any luxury experience, the question of affordability rears its head. So, how much does this otherworldly journey really cost? To put things in perspective, current prices for space travel can range from hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. For instance, Virgin Galactic has previously charged around $250,000 for a suborbital flight. And if you're looking to spend a little more time in space, SpaceX's upcoming Starship tourist flights are expected to cost a few $1,000,000 per seat. Now you might be thinking, well, that's a lot of money. And you're absolutely right. It's a price tag that only a select few can afford. In fact, most of the people who have already embarked on these journeys are high net worth individuals, celebrities, or sponsored scientists. So, what does this mean for the average Jane or Joe who dreams of floating among the stars? Unfortunately for now, commercial space travel remains a luxury reserved for the very wealthy. But it's not all doom and gloom. Remember, every industry has its early adopters who are willing to pay a high price for a first-of-its-kind experience. And as space tourism becomes more commonplace, there is hope that prices will gradually decrease, making space travel more accessible to a broader audience. The space tourism industry is indeed growing at an impressive pace. More and more companies are entering the arena, promising new and exciting experiences. However, until the cost of these experiences comes down significantly, space tourism will remain a dream for most of us. So, while the industry is growing, it's still a luxury reserved for the very wealthy. For now, at least, the final frontier remains a playground for the privileged, but who knows what the future holds? Perhaps one day we'll all have the opportunity to stargaze from the other side of the atmosphere. So, what does the future hold for space tourism? Will it become more accessible to the average person, or will it remain an exclusive playground for the rich? This is the burning question, the proverbial elephant in the room. As we look towards the future, we find ourselves straddling the line between two possible scenarios. On one hand, we have the vision of space tourism as a luxury experience, one that remains exclusive to the cream of the crop, the high flyers, the 1%. It's easy to imagine, isn't it? After all, the current price tags for these celestial adventures are nothing short of astronomical, pun intended. But let's not be too quick to write off the dream of space travel for the average Joe and Jane. The other scenario, the one we're all rooting for, is a future where space tourism becomes more affordable, more inclusive. Imagine the thrill of seeing the curvature of the Earth, of floating in zero gravity, of gazing at the endless expanse of the cosmos, not just for the wealthy, but for teachers, doctors, artists, students, and everyone in between. So how do we get there? How do we make the leap from the exclusive playground to the inclusive realm? Well, the answer may lie in the very nature of technology itself. As we've seen with countless other industries, the cost of technology tends to decrease over time. The same could hold true for space tourism. As technology advances, as companies refine their processes, as economies of scale kick in, we could see a significant decrease in the cost of space travel. Moreover, some companies are already exploring ways to make space tourism more inclusive. They're considering shorter, more affordable suborbital flights. They're brainstorming innovative payment plans and financing options. They're even contemplating lottery systems where a lucky few can win the chance to experience the wonders of space. As technology progresses, the cost of space travel is expected to decrease. Additionally, some companies are exploring ways to make space tourism more inclusive, like offering shorter or more affordable suborbital flights. It's a future we can all look forward to, a future where the stars are within reach for everyone. One important aspect to consider is the impact of space tourism on space exploration as a whole. As we move forward in our cosmic journey, space tourism isn't merely about offering the thrill of zero gravity or the awe-inspiring view of our pale blue dot from the black void. It's about a lot more. Space tourism, with its burgeoning market, has the potential to become a significant revenue generator. This revenue can be a game changer for space exploration. Here's how. The funds generated through space tourism can be reinvested into research and development to improve and innovate space technology. This could lead to advancements in spacecraft design, propulsion systems, and life support systems, to name just a few, but it doesn't end there. The revenue could also support scientific missions that aim to unravel the mysteries of the universe. Think about the potential to fund missions to Mars, explore the icy moons of Jupiter, or even search for extraterrestrial life. The possibilities are as vast as the universe itself. Moreover, the growth of space tourism can also foster international cooperation in space exploration. As more and more nations and private entities get involved and invest in space tourism, it could lead to collaborative efforts in space science and technology, benefiting humanity as a whole. And let's not forget the inspirational factor. Space tourism can spark public interest and enthusiasm in space exploration. It can inspire the next generation of astronauts, scientists, and engineers who will carry forward the torch of space exploration. So while space tourism might seem like a luxury or a novelty today, its impact on space exploration could be profound and far-reaching. It has the potential to not only democratize access to space, but also to accelerate our journey to the stars. The revenue generated by space tourism could potentially fund further research and development in space technology, benefiting scientific missions and exploration in the long run. The rise of space tourism is undeniably fascinating. With every launch, every breakthrough, we are not just reaching for the stars, we're making them accessible. Yet this cosmic journey isn't without its challenges. It's a dance between the awe-inspiring possibilities and the sobering realities of cost and accessibility. But let's not forget, every great journey begins with a single step, or in this case, a single launch. So as we navigate this exciting new frontier, let's continue to ask the tough questions. Keep the conversations going, because it's through these discussions that we shape the future. And who knows, maybe that future has a seat for each of us aboard a spacecraft. What are your thoughts on space tourism? Do you think it's a worthy investment? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more explorations of the unknown.